615 MOFE, Fire and Ice Radio.
Hey, what's up? This is Dee again, calling from Cali. This is a topic I really want to talk about.
All right.
Tell it.
Okay, so are black women unappreciative in relationships? First, let me say that I'm married. I've been married for the last 10 years. My husband is black. We have a wonderful relationship. When I met my husband, he did not have a card. He didn't even have a license, but he did have a job. He was in the military, and I was in the military as well. I think the problem is a little bit twofold. I think that people complain. First of all, I feel, me, myself personally, and I'm not a materialistic person. I don't go after men for what they have. I feel like I can take care of myself. You know what I mean? I'm not really like that. I'm with you for who you are as an individual. But I feel like if I was a man and I didn't have a job, I think my first priority before I even started dating or anything like that would be like, let me take care of this first.
Right.
Because I wouldn't want to come into a relationship with someone and as a man, I would think, and have them having to pay for me, having to do things for me. That's a terrible thing, because I've taken my husband out, you know, when we were dating and stuff, and he didn't have it, and I had it, and I worked, you know what I mean? I paid for it, different things like that. So I'm not saying that that's not acceptable behavior, but what I'm saying is I feel like sometimes with men, it's kind of a first things first kind of thing. If you're not working, to me, your priority should be trying to find a job before you're trying to find you a lady. Now, if you with somebody and you lose your job, you know, I think it would be wrong for her to leave you because of that. Mm-hmm. But if you're just starting to date somebody and you're not working, to me, that should be your first priority is, okay, I need to get employed. Not even just because, you know, you want to spend money on it. First of all, if you want to bring something to the table in a relationship, you know, regardless, you want to bring something to the table in a relationship. Mm-hmm. And then, two, I think a lot of times, too, with black women, like you said, they nag, but I feel like sometimes a lot of times they get themselves in these situations where they're messing with these people and they know that this nigga ain't no good, and then you want to get in a situation and you want to complain about it.
Right, right.
Exactly. And it's like, he was no good when you met him.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, no, don't get in a situation thinking like you won't change him. He was no good when you met him in the first place. Mm-hmm. And now you want to complain. Mm-hmm. Now you want to nag. Now you want to have all these issues. When you met the dude, the nigga was no good.
Right, right. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I can totally agree with that.
And that's for any color. That's for any color, because I know.
Exactly, and that really is with any color. Exactly, it really is with any color. And I think a lot of times, too, a lot of those athletes and stuff, they want to talk about, oh, well, white women, this and that. But you want to realize that they don't get them white chicks till they make it.
Exactly.
And then now all of a sudden, now all of a sudden black women ain't appreciative.
Yeah,
exactly. Appreciative. She was with you when you was in the ghetto, in the hood, living in the projects, whatever. She was right by your side. Now you want to make it, you get some money. Now all of a sudden, she's not appreciative, and now you got to get with you a white chick or a Spanish chick or whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Amen.
So she was good enough for the struggle. Black chick was good for the struggle, but not when you make it.
Hallelujah.
But they want to talk about us.
All right, now, I have a question for you. Pay attention to this, because this is something that was said by a woman. And I swear to God, when it was said, I was just like, a black woman said this, but I feel bad for all women that feel like this.
What?
This person said, good dick and money in your pocket will make a female appreciate you a whole lot more than they do already. Okay, now.
I had to wait.
You've got women out here.
Good dick and money in his pocket?
You got women out here that think that shit is the way of the world. You can have sex and have a large bank account, and I'm so happy with you.
But that doesn't mean that the bank account's going to be yours. That don't mean that you access to the
bank account. That too, and honestly, a woman like that is obviously not a woman of substance.
Mm-hmm.
Because you would know that it takes a lot more than just having a golden penis and a golden bank account to make a relationship work. If the nigga's an asshole, he's an asshole, regardless of how good the dick is. I don't care how good he can lay some pipe.
Not only
and
that,
how much money he throw at you. If he's an asshole, he's an asshole. So if you got a woman that's all she needs, chances are she's very shallow and she has no substance.
Right.
Not only that, try this one on for size. Just because I got good dick and a good bank account doesn't mean you're the only one I'm sharing all of that good stuff with.
That's exactly
what I'm
about to say.
If a man is heavily praised for his penis, newsflash, I know this because I'm a man. If a man is heavily praised for his penis and the money that he has, he knows, you know what, I'm so praised for this, I can go out here and have any woman I want, especially one that's just looking for good dick and money.
Right.
Right. And they usually go after very, very attractive women who, I'm not saying that all attractive women are shallow, so don't anybody jump on me, but they usually go after, you know, the most attractive women, which are, they spend a lot of time on the outside, so they're not working on the inside, and they're not a woman of substance. And so that's why you have all these groupies and all these super hot, and, you know, the rappers and stuff, and these are the kind of women that they hang around, because, you know, that's really all they have to bring to the table. They're not bringing love. They're not bringing intelligence. They're not bringing understanding. They're not bringing, you know, a commitment, trying to build anything. All they bringing is that dick in the hand and, you know, a wad of bills, and that's it.
Right.
So you have honestly two people that, because if you're a real man, that would not be enough for you as an individual. Well, I got good dick and I got a lot of money. Well, so what? As a man, you'd be like, no, I want to cultivate the other aspects of me that make me a man, like my intelligence, my character, et cetera, et cetera. And so when you have two people that are working together, they're both shallow and they have no substance. Because if a man is comfortable with just being a good penis and a stack of bills, then he has no substance either.
Right.
Not
exactly. Yeah, absolutely
Not at all.
true.
Who wants to be, who wants to be appreciated just for sex?
Right, exactly, and for the money.
Man or
Everybody
woman.
on VH1.
Yeah, but see,
because in reality, I don't care what they Cialis, Viagra, that penis ain't gonna work forever.
Okay.
It's not gonna work forever.
End of the day, you got those people on VH1. They don't care. They don't care how appreciated they are because they got money in their pocket.
Not in that money, but see, that's a couple of G's, you know, per show or for a season. That money though. It's VH1. That money don't last. You're not getting wealthy off of that.
I'm just be honest. Even though a lot of people look at her as a raunchy ass hoe, Jocelyn Hernandez, you know why I would take a woman like Jocelyn Hernandez any day of the week, regardless of what the hell Stevie J done did, whether he did it being right or did it being wrong. That woman sticks by that man's side regardless. Okay, yeah, you got a wife. Okay, I was your side chick. Now they're married. Now, she sticks by him regardless. Is she ratchet as ratchet can be? Yes, she is. But she sticks by that man. You can't tell. I'm gonna be ghetto and raunchy. You can't tell that bitch nothing about her man.
Yeah, well, okay.
But how does he reward her? How is he rewarding her?
Exactly. I'm not even going to. I'm not going to sit up here.
Now, how does he reward her? When it comes to him, he's the kind of dude that don't deserve a chick like that, but he got one.
And she sticks by him, being disrespected, being throughout everything. Like I don't condone that shit. And that's a whole nother thing about being. Neither. Yeah, that's a whole nother thing about this whole being loyal. Oh yeah, but white women are loyal, and this person is loyal. Black women is this. No, you know what? That's because these white women will allow you, or not all. Y'all don't kill me. But certain white women will allow you to do everything in the damn book, and they'll still stick by you. I know personally.
Yeah.
Okay.
In my own personal life, the men that I hear that make those statements about black women are generally men that aren't really trying to do right by a woman anyway.
Exactly.
And so that's why they're making that statement, is because they're not really trying to do right by a woman. They're trying to have a doormat. They're trying to have somebody that they could just run roughshod over. And that's all it's going to be. And they're not really trying. I have no problem with being down. I'm down for my husband, but you best believe my husband is down for me.
Word.
You know what I mean? I'm loyal to my husband, but he's loyal to me. He takes care of me. I take care of him, and it's toe-to-toe. And that's a healthy relationship. There's an ebb and flow.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? He don't deserve her, and eventually one day I hope that she's going to wake up and say, I don't deserve this. I don't deserve to be treated this way, because that's not what I'm giving this man. I'm not getting back from him. I'm not getting back my investment.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's about what to invest. She's investing her loyalty, her time, her devotion, but that's not what she's getting back in return. And that, to me, is not a healthy relationship. I don't look up to something like that. I can't.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right, girl Vita. Thank you.
We want to thank you for calling in again and weighing in. Very informative, very insightful.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to...
thank you, boo. Love you.
Disconnect right now. Thank you for calling again.
Nice. Love you. Love the show. Love the show.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Now.
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
What?
What about the past issues that a person has? Does that cause them to exhibit some
like baggage?
Yeah, well, baggage, past issues that happen with somebody else. Does that cause friction or cause some of these attributes to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Attributes to be exhibited?
Like if they had bad experiences, like a man just dated a whole bunch of black women and just had bad experience about all of them, so he decides to let me try outside my race.
Not only you're trying to outside the race, but let's just say you're a female that's been hurt.
Okay.
You've been hurt by men all your life. Mm-hmm. Black, white, Puerto Rican, Asian, whatever.
Which
you've been hurt by men all your life.
Yeah.
Does that cause you to, when you got a man that's into you 100%, he might not be the perfect man, but he's into you. You know what? He wants to be with you. He wants to give you that time.
I mean, I've had that issue. He wants to give you
that time. He wants to show you that though you think all men are exactly alike and all men are going to hurt you, he wants to show you that that's not the case.
Let me explain something to you. I've had that issue. I've had nothing but failed relationships, and I've had that issue where this one or a couple of guys actually they really ready to give me the world, and I will be like actually devoting themselves to me. But you know what the problem was? I wasn't sexually attracted to him.
Okay, so
I was not sexually attracted to him. So and I've had conversations like this with my girlfriends where it's like, you know what? Well, maybe you could grow to love him, or maybe you could give him a chance to. Me personally, I can't do that. I can't be with somebody just because you are going to treat me the way I need to be treated and everything like that. If I'm not physically attracted to you, it is not going to work, and that's a big issue.
What if you have an attraction to that person?
But see, that's the thing. If I have an attraction to that person, then I don't understand why. If he's single, I'm single. Then we can.
You have an attraction to that person.
Yeah.
But issues caused by somebody who is not that person is causing you to not want to be involved. Like, okay, yeah, you've been hurt on. Let's just be honest. Me personally, if I had to base being in a relationship on all my relationships, well, I ain't gonna say all, but my last few relationships, if I had to base being in another relationship on that, I hate you women. Be honest with you. I don't even want to be in a relationship with y'all. But what I can do as a man is I've been hurt. I've been cheated on, I've been played, I've been lied to. I've been all of these things that you hear these women say, oh my God, men are such dogs. Men can't be trusted. Mm-hmm. Trust no man.
Niggas ain't shit. That's my motto.
Shit. I've been through all of that on the flip side. I've been through that with females.
Okay.
But me being a man, I can take those issues, know that I've been through them, and say, you know what? Let me try again. There's a woman that I really like. I have all these issues with women. Let me try to divulge the fact that first of all, let me go into the situation saying, look, I got some issues with women.
All right.
Right off the bat, she know now. She know. I got some issues with women.
But that's your personal that you shouldn't try to talk to anybody until you get over your issues.
If she dives into it, oh well, what were your issues? What happened? Whatever. Now, I've encountered women that have these issues, can say I have some issues, and can't express them. What happened to you? Like, what happened to you that was so terrible that one, even though you have these issues, you can't open up about them?
Majority of the time, if a woman tells you, "Oh, I don't know what I want. I have issues or whatever. I need time to breathe or whatever." I'm telling you right now, she just doesn't want you.
And see, I've heard people say that. Like, I had somebody tell me, "Oh, I don't want love."
Yeah, they're lying. They just don't want love from you.
What you mean you don't want love?
They want love.
Everybody wants love.
They want love.
Whether it's friendly love, whether it's just a person being there love, whether it's any kind of love is always appreciative unless you're just goth, emo, and you just hate the word love. Everybody wants love. Know what I mean? It's just where are you getting it from?
Okay. To make a very long story short, basically what it is that if you're not ready to dive into a relationship, then you need to take time out for yourself. Well, a lot of people have issues with whether, no matter what color you are, you don't give yourself enough time to heal from the past. Give yourself enough time to heal. Learn to love you. Learn to be by yourself instead of jumping into the next relationship. You know how many times we get on Facebook and we see somebody's relationship status done changed about 4 times within a 6-month time period. And you're like, no, you confused. Whether you're a guy or a girl, you're confused. You need to get yourself together because you're searching for something. And you think that somebody else is going to bring that to you. Right now, I'm in an open relationship. I have a friend, and he has his friends. If I get another friend, I have another friend. And everybody's happy about that. We're okay with it because he's in a spot in his life where he's not ready to be fully committed to someone else. I'm at a spot in my life where I need to get my house and my whole family situation together before I try to add on somebody. You know, I need to be completely independent with my family first. But I'm not going to stop going out having fun. I'm not going to stop dick. I'm not going to do it. You know, I'm a female. I have needs. We're going to be friends with benefits. That's what it is. But we put it out there where it's basically, this is what we're going to do, and we both agree to it, and we're both fine with it. Both people have to be in agreement, whether you're going to be in a relationship, you're going to respect each other, or you're not. Work on each other first. Okay, work on yourselves first, and then try to build together. But don't force the issue on someone else either. If one person say, I need space, the other person only be like, well, I can help you with that space. No, space is space, period. Now, with your whole little situation where you want to date now your race, I'm not against that. Dating out of your race, people, is healthy. Don't think that dating out of your race, this is not what we're saying. We're not saying that dating out of your race is not good, that you're only supposed to be stuck with your race. Absolutely not. You have to date out of your race because people are people no matter what color they are. So if you want to date a white woman, you go ahead and get you a Susie Q. Okay? Ladies, black ladies, okay, go get you a Lauren. A lot of Laurens out here dumb. Anyway, we ain't gonna talk about that.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. When I was in high school, I had the biggest crush on a girl named Lauren.
Yeah, I bet you she was a dumb hoe too. Anyway,
no, she wasn't. She was very nice, actually.
We
just had a crush on her.
We gonna say that Laurens are dumb right now, just because I want to.
Just because you want Lauren
just
to be
because
dumb.
I want Lauren to be dumb.
Okay, shout outs to Lauren. I think she lives in like California somewhere now.
No, she ain't. No, I know where the fuck she lives. Anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about the black women. Black women, you're kind of scared of going out of your race. I have a lot of homegirls that have never dated anybody else. They may have talked to a Puerto Rican, and you know they ain't really go no further, but even a Puerto Rican or a Dominican, they kind of like, I don't know if I want to eat rice and beans all the time. And I'm like, what? You sound stupid. Talk to the guy. You know, you see this guy, he's Filipino. Talk to him. You think he's cute? Say that you have a crush on him. You never know. You never know what that person can do for you. Stop being so damn scared of everything. My daughter's father is white. He's Caucasian. He's Italian and Irish. He's white. I don't care. My son's father's black. But it doesn't matter because they are human beings. They're people. You know, one race wasn't better than the other. The white boy was more nigga than a nigga. Okay, it just you have to step out of your comfort zone. If you want to find love, if you want to find your quote unquote soulmate, then go ahead and step out of your boundaries, whether it's black or white. But don't put a label on them. Don't say, well, I'm only gonna date white men because they got money. No, all of them don't. I'm only gonna date Puerto Rican chicks because they the biggest freaks. I know some boring Puerto Rican chicks. So you know,
I know plenty of boring Spanish girls.
Exactly.
I know plenty of white girls that don't have money. But what I'm saying is, even though they don't have, okay, let's just say they don't have money.
Mm-hmm.
they got something else.
What do they have?
I'm just saying, like, you might want to say, all right,
they have personality.
I want a chick that has money. So because I want a chick that's funny, has money, can do this, do that, and the third. So you'll name all of your preferences. You're going to miss out on a person or miss out on possibly having a person that's going to be with you for the rest of your life and legitimately love you because of something they don't have, where you're not looking at what they do have.
Right. That's a problem that a lot of people are having. That men, women, no matter what, they're looking for one thing and another. I have girlfriends that, I wanted my man, basically, like we were talking about earlier, what you bring to the table. There's a lot of successful girlfriends that I have that they have their own homes, cars, and careers, and they have no kids. I mean, they are the epitome of, if you look at them, you're like, I need to marry her. You know what I'm saying? But the people that are like, I need to marry her, they have mediocre jobs. They don't own anything, may still live at home or just kind of like have a little apartment. Some of them, even though somebody like that to me would be perfect for me, they're not perfect for them because they're not on their level.
Okay, now, say this, right?
Yeah.
What about, boom, we like each other. You got all of this stuff. I'm not in the best situation, but we're established that we like each other.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, just maybe, if we tried, maybe the person that doesn't have as much as the other person does, maybe that person needs a little bit of motivation.
Yeah, and then some people don't have enough patience for that.
Can be that motivation.
Yeah.
I was always told nothing beats a failure but a try.
Yep.
So
right.
if you can try and you legitimately want to do it, you can try. Why not? Don't just say, oh, I don't want to be with you because you don't got this and you don't got that and you don't got this and you don't got that.
So what we basically came to the conclusion that, of this whole topic is that black women, we're not unappreciative, and it's not just black women. Basically, is humans in general. We need to look within. Okay, we need to first decide what we want from ourselves. Are we willing to give what we want from ourselves to someone else? Mm-hmm. Okay, no matter what color they are. If we're asking someone to do more for us than we're willing to do for them, we don't need them. Period.
And here's another funny thing that I heard. In addition to this topic, I had a couple of females get on the topic and say, "Oh, well, black men are very unappreciative too." I don't disagree with you because you have, like I said, some black men that are very unappreciative. I'm not just saying, oh, every black woman is unappreciative. No. There are how many millions of black women in this world? I haven't met every one of them. I don't know if you're unappreciative or not. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying when it comes to people that I've encountered, black women there are some unappreciative black women in this world. Then I opened it up to everybody else, and other people said the same thing. Mm-hmm. Know what I mean? So I can tell you right now, I know of a Spanish female. You know what I mean? Ultimate good girl. Will do everything for her man, loves to do everything for her man, cook, clean, get butt naked nasty for her dude. Mm-hmm. Pay for shit if he wanted and everything. And was with the most unappreciative black man I've ever encountered. Mm-hmm. Unappreciative as hell. No longer with him. Sensible enough to drop him, and now knows she wants somebody that's going to appreciate everything that she is willing to do as his woman. I mean, and if she finds the right guy, because she's willing to go that extra mile, she'll be with that man for as long as she wants to be. She ain't got to carry him on her back, but she's willing to. All
right, well, that's what it is. But We're gonna go into a commercial break. We're gonna play a little bit of music.
We're gonna rock until 9:15 for y'all due to the technical difficulties.
Right, and then we're gonna come back with a real quick fun segment. It's we're gonna confess something kind of wacky about ourselves and see if we get any reactions. If we still have anybody with us.
15 minutes of fame. Let's go.